everyone, I'm Sunny Potato and welcome back to another episode of The First Hour. We're taking a dive into Call of the Sea today. Starting with storyline. Call of the Sea features a young woman named Nora on the hunt for her lost husband. He and his Everhard expedition went missing some months after his letter to Nora was last received. He was also last heard on an island about 74 miles away from Tahiti in search of a cure for Nora's mysterious illness. In essence, the illness causes bedridness, inability to walk, and extreme pain, all of which lead to an inevitable early death. For as long as she can remember, this was the fate of all of her family before her, most notably her mother. This illness is most identified by the odd spots on her hands, which she covers with gloves to shield from public scrutiny. Now, this time period is set in America of 1934, a time where women weren't really allowed to do a whole lot due to societal pressures. Nora, an art teacher, goes against this norm to board a ship and sets on a voyage to reclaim her lost husband. This journey leads her to follow her husband's expedition using her notebook to jot down key clues, solve mysteries, puzzles, and explores the area throughout 6 different chapters. Now, I'll tell you, I finished the game. I seriously could not stop playing. It was so good. The storyline was huge. The references to the past, hopes of the future, finding your spouse, finding more about yourself, mysteries of the island, and a whole lot more. It just held so much intrigue. Storyline gets a rating of 5 out of 5 for this. Next is gameplay. Call of the Sea uses mouse and keyboard for PC. The controls themselves were very easy to pick up, and it didn't take long to get in the groove of things. Not many commands were used in the first place, and this helped. Mainly WSD to move, click to interact over things with an icon, and tab to go in and out of the journal. The game simply isn't an open world, so you're on a very linear path. The paths also may branch out, but out of the 3 directions, 2 will always be a dead end, or at least 1 will circle back to the beginning. This ensures that you can't go too far without completing that area. I actually really like this, so I wasn't afraid to venture as I knew I could still see everything. The puzzles were amazing, each featuring something new. No 2 puzzles were alike. The beginning ones were quite easy as the game is still teaching you how to play. It was always what was around the corner from the newly solved puzzle that kept your mind racing. There were also other mechanics that I very much liked, but because this is based on the first hour only, I won't go into detail. But it was amazing. Gameplay gets a rating of 5 out of 5 as well. It was just so well done, and I can't unjustly mark it down any points. Third is graphics. Stunning. Simply stunning. That's all I'm gonna say. This game does not feel or look like it was created by a small, fairly unknown development team called Out of the Blue. Because of the time period, it reminded me a lot of BioShock Infinite style. It had a retro 20s, 30s vibe, but since your time is spent mostly on the island, your environment is that of a lush tropical forest. The Polynesian artifacts everywhere adorn the pathways, and you stumble across the Everhard expedition's belongings throughout your journey as well. Each encampment holds clues that furthers the mystery, with notes, puzzles, pictures, barrels and boxes, and personal artifacts that tells you more about the individual that was staying in that part of the expedition. These items also gave a personal touch, and I truly felt emotionally invested in the lives and safety of these people, even though I'd never seen them before. Speaking of which, there are no people. You don't see a single person in the game outside of the photographs. You hear voices such as the captain speaking to you through your cabin door, but that's it. I would love to have seen another person just to kind of get another part of immersion in there. Graphics got a rating of 5 out of 5 as well. It was seriously just beautiful, and there were so many details that were added to this that, again, I can't mark it down. Fourth is sound. There actually isn't any ambient music. And that was okay. Because all your time is on this deserted Polynesian island, you simply hear your footsteps, birds, bugs, and ocean waves. There is a little bit of music when you stumble across particular expedition artifacts like pictures and whatnot, but that's about it.
You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is everybody?
One of the best things of this game though, the voice acting. Holy moly, this was so good. I really liked Nora's voice acting and how often she would speak. I love the little comments and the clarifications on what you were seeing.
Well, that's a vivo, a flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be playing that.
The only other voice you hear is the captain's at this time, And that was really well done too. This really helped set in the whole immersion for me.
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
You are able to hear little tones from items that you interact with, like bone hooks and boxes and papers though too. Sound gets a rating of 5 out of 5. The voice acting was just really that good. I truly liked it. On top of this, it felt realistic. If I was alone on an island, I would be talking to myself too. Last is the replay value. So I gave this game all 5 stars so far, and this is a first for me, but I must give this section a 3 out of 5 stars. Hear me out. This game was very good. I truly enjoyed it. However, the game itself only takes about 5 to 6 hours to complete. Because it's a linear game, there's no chance to alter how you play it, and because of this, I'll need to have forgotten everything. Otherwise, I already know how to beat the puzzles and the plot twist at the end, and that's the whole point of this game. Call of the Sea can be found on Xbox Game Pass, PlayStation, and Steam for $20. So that's all I have for you lovely folks today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm still aiming for my 100 subscriber goal and would love your support and your assistance with achieving this. Please let me know if you have any games you'd like me to review down in the comments. If you found this particular review helpful, I would love a thumbs up as well. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.